forgot to film yesterday, but what I've done is I have flooded the worktop with a leveling cement. In order to do that, I have attached a little strip of plywood here on the front and the side, screwed it into the sides of the worktop, lay a little bead of mastic caulking between the worktop, concrete worktop, and the wooden side, just to make it watertight, sort of. And then flooded the whole area with this leveling compound, or leveling cement, or leveling concrete. I just had bags laying around, and that was sort of dry to the touch, set in a couple of hours. And then I ripped the sides off, and the mastic still hadn't cured, so it was really easy to pull off. So it is fairly level, but not as level as I wanted to. I gotta flatten out some high spots. I've laid my tomato tiles basically as I want to have them, and then I can see where we need to flatten out a little more. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight and all, but at least somewhat flat would be nice, right, as a worktop. Now, and if we've got that's a better tile. If we got this flattened out a bit more, then I will just spread tile glue on it and start gluing it all down, and then I'll probably use the tile glue as grout as well. Doesn't really matter. I will have to cut a number of tiles to size. It's not the most pleasant job because it's really a red kind of dust that comes from it, but it's got to be done. Yeah, let me start flattening it out a little. Yeah, so the tiles are in place. I just need to grout a little bit more here on the front side, and then I'll make up a batch of lime mortar to finish off those corners there, the back corner as well. It's just better done with lime mortar. I'll finish off here, that corner over there. Yeah, and you know what? I am thinking I need to make a larger lip. There's a bit of difference between the height inside and these stones here, but I think I need to make a larger lip in order to retain the smoke inside and have it evacuate through the chimney. I just don't want smoke to come out and go up in front of the oven basically. So I was thinking, I still have a cutout that I used to support this arch. If I make something like this size, and then glue it in, that'll be pretty cool because I still have plenty of space to barbecue. And then I am pretty positive that the smoke doesn't come out in the front. So I do. Thank you, hey. So I do have concrete, aerated concrete blocks left over, and I think I'll make a cutout, something like that. Yeah, and then glue it in place. I think that would work. So let's get this thing finished. It's been taking long enough now, and Nadia has put me on an ultimatum. She wants to have me finishing this thing off and continue back with the house. Which is what we'll do, of course. So the storm caused a little damage to our roof. I mean, it broke down one of the bricks of the chimney, which came down and broke a number of roof tiles. And we called the insurance because we want to replace the roof tiles. We do have spare roof tiles and, you know, a brick to replace. We do have that, but we don't have the machine to go up there, and to rent that is about 400 euros per day. So the insurance gave us 2 contact numbers from contractors who do that kind of work, and we were supposed to ask for a quote. Nadia called them on Saturday, but they weren't working because the French don't like to work in the weekends. This morning she called again. It's Monday, and look at this. These guys, they show up, they set up, they put signposts in the road, block the road for traffic. He asked me, do you have the roof tiles? I said, yeah, I've got plenty, I've got everything, haven't got the machine. And they're setting up and they're going and fix the roof right now on the spot. They just arrived. I mean,
there it is.
That's just fantastic.
They need a brick.
Oh yeah, I'll get a brick.
They can't cement it because they can't do it right now, but they can stick it, like glue it.
Ah, we need the brick. We need the brick. We don't need the brick right now.
Yeah, but they're not going to come back and put the brick on it. How are we
Yeah,
going
but
to
if
put the
they're
brick
not
up there?
going to cement it, then it comes falling down and we break the roof tiles again.
Yeah. If you could park that together.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh, it's broken if you're in place.
I must say I'm really, really impressed. I'm really, really impressed. You know, I don't know about Americans and English, but among Dutch people there's so much prejudice against the French. They're arrogant, they don't work hard enough, they drink all the time. And I have to say, in all honesty, since we've been living here, which is now 3-4 years, I haven't noticed any of that. Not even in Paris. People have never been unnice, unfriendly here, unhelpful. Always they have been helpful, they have been efficient. Yeah, most of the shops are closed between 12 and 2. You gotta adjust to that. But for the rest, I mean, look at this. This is just amazing. We called them this morning to get a quotation because I was gonna do the work myself. I just wanted to have the insurance backing me hiring the equipment because that's expensive. But without even asking, they sent these people over and they are working the whole region after the storm, repairing roofs. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. I asked them, what's the deal now? Do we pay you and get it back from the insurance or nah, we don't have to pay anything. This is going directly to the insurance. This is just non-stop service, right? Or what do you call it? One-stop service. Unreal. I'm really blown away. I'm really blown away. This I cannot imagine a country where this would happen like this, you know. Normally you have to get a quote from an insurance and then the insurance is going to debate or they send over an expert or... I'm so happy. I'm really so happy.
Hey guys. Hello little fluffy balls. Hello little fluff ball. Hello Bubbles. Hi. You are so cute. You are so cute. Come. Hello little fluffy butt. Hello. Who's got a fluffy butt? Look at that fluffy butt. You are so cute. You are so cute. Yes. Hey Bubs. Hello little Bubbles. You climbing all over me yesterday. Yeah. Hello little Bubbles. Hi. You're so cute. Hello everybody. Hi guys. Thanks for coming to visit. I've called this house meeting. Oh, hey, leaving.
Hey. Hi Marchie.
She's tidbitting. Look, she found things for people.
For people? Oh, Bubbles was already in the bedroom.
She loves a bedroom.
Laying eggs in a bed.
She did a poop. That's okay. It happens sometimes.
Happens to the best of us.
Sometimes you gotta poop. Bubbles can have as many as she likes because she's my favourite. That's not true. I don't let her have as many as she wants. Otherwise she'll get too fat. What seems to be the problem here?
Oh, basically this aerated concrete, you need to treat with a moisture inhibitor so that not all the water from the mortar that I'm putting on is sucked in straight away. and that will make anything else, you know, stick better later. But I didn't want to do that because I don't want to get too many chemicals in here, because this is all going to be hot and warm, and you know, this will work too. Just requires a little bit more time. It's all about, you know, these render layers. They need to get used to each other first, like this. Don't manipulate them too much. And then once they sort of get used to each other, then you can manipulate them a little bit, but not too much. Leave it, let it dry a little bit, and then work it out. Smooth it out with a brush, you know. That's my experience with them. You know, once it sits, then let it sit. Don't touch it anymore. Later we sort it out with the brush. It's nice to do it with the hand, you know. Got so much more feeling with the material. Hello Bubbles, hello Bubbles. You just couldn't stay away from me this morning, huh? Yeah.
Il y a 10 euros là-bas. C'est vrai, c'est des cantons. Alors, une fois, je viens. Non, il n'y a pas de. Dans les cordes,
Oui. What you got there, Nadia?
Some pillowcases. I like the just really plain ones. I've got them with like lace borders, but I don't like it when I'm sleeping. It's lace on my skin. I don't like it. They're €3 each. These ones are like older, but they're really nice and soft and old. I think I like them. I'm gonna get them. Merci.
Pardon.
Oui, on va faire un autre tour de toute façon.
Des vents à part, un par un.
Ils sont tous 5 euros.
C'est tous 5 euros le torchon. Voilà.
Eh bien, écoutez, le prix vous voyez, qui est affiché 18 et 22, ce qui fait 40 euros, les deux. Non, parce que je pense que c'est un prix tout à fait raisonnable. Hein, c'est très joli. Vous voyez, celle-là est marine, dans la marine. C'est utilisé par les marins. Donc je pense que logiquement, elle a une plus grande valeur que le prix affiché. Et vous prenez les deux, moi je les laisse à 40 euros les
Mary's had to absolutely have this.
What did you got?
I got nothing. No.
Oh, okay.
Some of the prices are just a bit too high for what we're looking for. We're looking for treasures, we're looking for bargains. And I think I'd say 80% of this market are professional antique dealers or brocanteurs. So they know their prices and I'm not really interested in that. Anyway, we'll keep looking. There's still lots of market to do. And I want to find some food.
Merci.
De rien, monsieur. Bon appétit.
Merci.
Bye bye. Do you want to have a look at the little shop?
Sure.
C'est bien le film. La prof, c'est là.
Right, so I'm going to treat the countertop with some water inhibiting product that I've also used on the tomat tiles in the bathroom and the bedroom. And it works really well because, I mean, we shower in the bathroom and water doesn't seem to get in. I'm not really sure whether it's needed for the tomat, but I'm sure that it's good for the grouting at least. And you know what, I have the stuff anyway, and it's an easy job. Doesn't take long. You just brush it in and it'll be dry in minutes. You know, I don't know whether it's needed, but for sure it doesn't hurt, right? So I'll just do it. Some of these tiles are a bit porous on the top. You know, they're old and not all very smooth anymore. So I think it's just a good thing to do this. This is just absolutely the last thing I will do with this barbecue. Outside kitchen. It's time to focus on other things that are more important in a way. And yeah, this is fit for service now. We just have to wait until the bumblebees have decided to move out. And that could be, well, that could still take a few months.
Did you do along the edge here too?
Yeah, we'll do that too. Barbecue is finished. Well, it's 90%, 95% finished, like I finished everything. I just need to render this part of the wall that I built, but I will render it when I'm making a whole batch of render for the house. It's just a waste of time doing that now. But yeah, it's all tiled. I have also finished the edges with lime render, so it all blends in, and the whole countertop is basically one unit. Yeah, the only thing I gotta do really is remove the plank that's basically supporting the concrete. The concrete has been curing now for well over a week, so that's fine. And I gotta route out these bits of wood in the slots here where the grill rack fits in. And that's basically it. Yeah, then we gotta wait for the bumblebees to move out. I don't know when, but anyway, it's another feature for the garden. It's another feature that fits with, well, the aesthetics of the house, and I'm very happy with it. It's basically a little dream coming true. So a big massive thank you to the people below here who have supported us with 1 or more coffees. It'll probably go towards buying a new drill, a new Makita drill. Broken the last one. And a big shout out to Marguerite, my #1 fan. And yeah, if you feel it's worth buying us a cup of coffee, then see the link below. And further, I wish to thank you all for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, and we'll see you next week. And what we're going to do next week, I have absolutely no clue. We'll see by then. It'll be a surprise. Bye now.